We're coming at you live with the Hip Pause Podcast.
That Hip Pause Podcast.
Coming at you live.
On a Tuesday.
It's not Tuesday. Wait, it is Tuesday. I mean, yes, it's Tuesday. We're coming at you live the day it gets released. Tuesday.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
To the Hip Pause Podcast. I said that part already, actually.
Yes, you did. My name is David.
And I'm Iman. So this is the podcast where we come at you with a different YouTuber every week.
Coming at you
with a different one. And this week we got...
Marques Brownlee.
We had to check the pronunciation.
Potato.
But we know it's Marques, okay? Because we saw someone call him that, and he did not.
We did like 4 searches to just make sure we get the name right.
Yeah, there's a lot of like bad videos on YouTube trying to explain how to pronounce his name. Unhelpful videos.
Exactly. And he is coming from our category that we're doing for the next 2 episodes.
Yeah, which is science and tech.
Yeah.
So he's pretty much entirely a tech one.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
He's a bit of a scientist. If you give him a chance.
If you actually hear him talk about photography,
he
really knows his stuff. Yeah. We're talking about like he was explaining how the new iPhone portrait mode works. You know, the one where it like makes you look really good.
Oh yeah.
You know, it like scans where your face is, blah blah blah. He was explaining how that works, and going down to like how the pixels get figured out by the computer, like comparing.
There's a lot of software that goes into, like, a lot of people might think, oh, it's just a filter that makes you look beautiful. No, sometimes it's Apple and Samsung.
It's machine learning, AI. But he said, actually, the way that the Google phone did it. What's
the
Google
Pixel?
phone? Yeah, the Pixel. He said it was actually better, and if he was like zooming in on individual pixels, it's not like it even matters.
Exactly.
But it's really interesting, actually.
Yeah.
If you like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Do you like that kind of thing?
I care how I look. I care about my Instagram.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
well, you got to have sharp selfies. I mean,
yeah, they got to be sharp.
What's the point?
Yeah, if they're blurred, you get less likes.
You'll see every hair on that chin. Chinny chin.
Chinny chin chin.
Chinny chin chin.
Yeah, he also pointed out about how when you have a phone like the Pixel 2 that's actually really good, that when it renders and puts it on Instagram, for example, what I see on my iPhone might not be what you see on your Pixel 2.
Oh, yeah?
Because obviously things downscale or whatever, but...
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah. So it doesn't have as many, good a screen or whatever. Mm-hmm. Damn. Okay.
So you might be beautiful, but not to everyone else.
I'll tell you something though. That quality on MKBHD's channel, the video.
Well, it has to be. If you got a channel name like that with HD.
With HD, I
expect crisp stuff. Although we did see he did a live stream for the LG TV. That was not HD for me.
This was a live stream from September last year. So September 2017.
Yeah.
Like, what year is this?
As soon as you opened it, you're like, wait, is this a 2013 video?
Literally, like, is this from old YouTube? What is this? Oh, so bad.
Maybe he's just trying to show us the raw side of him. Like, yeah, I could be down to earth.
MKBHD... Look, if you're listening, just sort it out.
I find that a tongue twister. How he says it at the start of every video is bad.
Hey guys, MKBHD here.
Oh, not bad.
MKBHD here. It is a bit, yeah.
Yeah. But
it is his... You know where the name comes from?
I'm assuming K is his middle name.
It is.
Yeah, what is it?
I don't know.
Kez. Marques Kez.
Marques Brownlee.
So his channel is pretty successful, I'd say.
How many followers?
Followers, subscribers.
Subscribers. My bad.
Followers, disciples. 5.8 as of now. Could be 6 tomorrow.
Not bad. How does he does better than any of the other ones, doesn't he? I think he's like maybe the top tech.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Reviewer. I think he's the top tech reviewer.
Yeah, I do think Unbox Therapy has more subscribers than him.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because since we're picking this category, I remember when we looked at the list, because we're also going to cover another one next week, Unbox Therapy was above him.
Right.
iJustine maybe slightly under.
Yeah, well, iJustine can't really be classed as a full-on like tech review channel.
Yeah, that's anymore. True. It's really weird how these categories work. It's like what you're doing now versus what you started off with, or even how you do these tech videos. So like for anyone who's like, I don't know, has used YouTube for watching vloggers, watching health or I don't know, exercises and stuff, there's a distant but still existent category for tech, and they all seem to have something kind of in common in terms of how they do a tech review video, for example. So that's the main thing you're gonna see on Marques's channel. It's like, like the phone you've got, probably iPhone, Google Pixel, Samsung Galaxy. He's done a review on it, and you can imagine how these reviews work on YouTube. You just talk about the specs, talk about how it's useful to you, the tips, all that stuff. The thing that separates him, I would say, out of everyone else is he's easily relatable, but he's very on point with his like facts and opinions.
Yeah. That's what I like about it. It's just like
clean cut.
Everything about his channel
which is why he doesn't have a beard. He doesn't have a beard, right?
Well, he does have kind of a thing going on.
He's got a mustache, I think.
He's got kind of
but like he can't be a rugged guy because it doesn't suit.
No, he. That's why he's like kind of thin but not like muscly.
Yeah. He's cool but still a nerd. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. He's like. He'll be the perfect person for...
I thought you were going to say he's going to be the perfect, like, husband.
No, he'll be he's like the perfect Apple spokesman.
Yeah.
But he's not an Apple spokesman.
Yeah.
It's just the way he gives his opinions are just so completely, like, unopinionated. He's just like, this part is good, this part is bad. I don't like this because of...
Yeah.
It's like, it's just so... Okay, cool. That's good. That's all I needed to know. I didn't need any other fluff or anything like that.
Exactly.
It's just really high quality video, really simple, but like to the point.
Yeah. And you know, on this Hip Pause podcast, we cover a lot of YouTubers. We talk about them. A lot of them are hated in one way or another. I can't imagine anyone who has a vendetta against this guy. Okay,
but I will say one thing.
Oh, yeah?
The other day I was watching MKBHD videos,
right.
And my girlfriend was like in the room, in the background.
Okay.
She's like, can you turn that off? The voice is so annoying.
Oh, no.
She like flipped out. I was like, what? MKBHD is like, has the most normal...
Soothing
voice. He's other YouTubers that are, you know... I could see if I was watching one of the pools.
Yeah, or like a Hip Pause podcast or something.
Yeah, where they're like shouting and being exuberant.
Yeah.
And KBHD is just like, chill. He's just, hey guys.
Yeah.
You know? I don't know.
Couldn't hurt a fly.
That's one.
Yeah.
That's
okay,
one.
Fair enough. That's the one dislike you see on the videos every time.
So maybe it's kind of irrational. Maybe she was pissed at me about something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's just completely clean cut. The quality of the video, the quality of the way he speaks and his reviews, the way he looks. He puts out a lot as well. Like he actually works really hard as well.
Yeah. And I know we were watching like a 2009 video where he was with like Pocket Now, which is like another YouTube company, but they're probably a bit of outside YouTube as well. Probably do like a lot of written reviews and stuff like that. Yeah, so Pocket Now kind of described him as, this was back in the day, as like one of the up and coming, like really successful solo YouTube tech reviewer. And it kind of just shows that even from day one, he knew exactly what he was doing.
Yeah. Some guys like this, they just kind of, it's like you said, they know what they're doing and they just execute on what it is they're doing really well.
Yeah.
Keep coming back to the word clean. I was about to say, execute.
This is going to turn into a podcast where we're just like, oh man, it's just so clean. It's just so smooth.
So clean, so smooth.
I wouldn't mind him being president. He could suit it.
Oh yeah, he could. He wouldn't be putting in any...
my fellow Americans, MKBH, whatever. It's so
hey guys, hey guys, MKBHD here. Thanks for making me president.
I say no more to nukes.
Yeah. And here's why: with my clean cut style. So I've been watching him for a while actually.
Yeah.
Kind of just I just found him, when I was looking for a review of something, and he came up. But
would you say he's your go-to guy?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Like if a new iPhone comes out, I'll just watch his. You know, when the new Galaxy S9 just came out the other day, just watch his video, even though he's just doing like impressions or whatever. Yeah. But yeah, it's kind of all you need, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you were like really on the fence about buying a new phone,
you would watch more than one, or watch a guy who would compare stuff like that rather than just a review solo on that.
Yeah. But I mean, he really kind of gives you all the things that you need.
Yeah. Do you think he suits people who are non-techie in the first place? So like, would my mum watch his review of something?
That's a tricky one.
Because I always feel like this whole category, it's not like it's not welcoming to other people, but it's tricky to get a lot of people outside. Yes,
that is true. And I think with his reviews, they probably would be quite accessible because, you know, it is quite simple. Like, he doesn't go too much into the depth of the thing.
Yeah.
But then he does do those other videos, like the one I mentioned, where he talked about how the portrait mode works.
Yeah.
Where he goes kind of in depth into like the technicals of things, because he does know his photography, and you know, he knows about tech. He's not like next week we're going to be covering Linus Tech Tips, but he's not like them in the sense that he's not super techie.
Yeah. So engrossed into it that he hasn't left his apartment in 5 days.
Yeah, exactly. You would show your grandma it and she'd be like, "Oh, what a nice young boy."
Yeah, so smooth.
So clean.
Back in my day, our men didn't do that. I wish they did.
We didn't have YouTube, so it would have been difficult.
Speaking of old people, so I was looking at some of his old videos just to kind of see like how he started, or you know, what he was back then.
Yeah,
still clean cut, by the way.
But his background was not as clean cut.
Yeah, it was not.
He had like a bed in the back. He was just doing it in his room.
Also, does it make any sense if he started like 2009, 2010, probably even earlier? I just remembering a 2009 video. When did HD become a thing? Wasn't HD not even a thing?
Yeah, but back then HD was like 540p.
Yeah, but then did we call it HD? Like, did he think? How did he know?
Well, actually, technically, 720 is HD.
Yeah, but did that exist back then?
Yeah, well, that's the thing. It must have, because that is HD. You can't. Lower than that doesn't count as HD. That's the minimum for HD. Which kind of makes it a bit of a useless thing, because 720 is like, you know, my eyes will bleed if I watch anything less than that.
Doesn't your phone show that? But, okay, yeah, so his old stuff. So, funny enough, he did do something kind of like what we do as a podcast, where he kind of had, maybe he had quite a following, so he was in that kind of position to do. So what he does, or what he did, was he had a series where he would just showcase other reviewers that weren't as big as him. I don't know if that was the intention, they weren't as big as him, but they would just be his selected or favorite, and then he would just kind of showcase it. The same way we talk about YouTubers for viewers out there to give them a try. He was kind of doing that for other tech reviewers as well, which is pretty cool.
So he's a reviewer.
He wasn't reviewing them though. He didn't. Okay. He hardly actually mentions stuff. It's just like a 1 minute, 2 minute reel of them reviewing stuff.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. It's weird. It was back then when you just make videos. There wasn't really much structure in it. All you could really get from it is, okay, so this is something he recommends.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. But since then, he's kind of had the same formula. He's got like a first impressions video. He's got the reviews, obviously. Then he's got like his Ask MKB HD set of videos as well. Yeah. Which is actually really cool, because I've always been a fan of like...
So what are those ones like?
So you know, like Reddit AMA. But then they ask him about his like day-to-day stuff. So like, you know, what's your setup? What's your features on your, I don't know, in your Tesla. What's the most
Dude,
popular apps you use on your phone?
By the way, speaking of Tesla, like,
Yeah.
I don't even drive, but I would really like a Tesla.
Yeah. Like, he's got a Tesla. Bernie Burns has a Tesla.
Yeah.
From
Anyone who's anyone in the YouTube space has a Tesla.
Oh, even Jake Paul has a Tesla.
No, he doesn't. He's got a Lambo.
No, he's got many cars.
Oh,
he's got a Rainbow. He's got a Tesla.
Yeah. See, Teslas are just like they're the gadget of the car world.
The fact that your car can have a software update is the future.
I know, but cars before that had software updates.
Well, for like their maps.
For like their crappy maps.
Yeah.
But I mean, it is next level.
It's pretty cool.
Turning it on with the phone.
Yeah, and to just drive for you.
Yes. Oh man, I watched this. I watched this super cut of Teslas avoiding dangers in the road, because they have this like automated thing where
Tesla's saving a baby.
It's literally that though. Like there's
I didn't know what it really goes that far.
So it's like an emergency stop. So if it sees a danger approaching up ahead, not just see something, but if it predicts something,
the outcome of something.
So like what happens is in one of them, a car in front, like 2 lanes over, swerves, which then causes another car to swerve into the lane that they're in.
Right.
But before that's even happened, or like a fraction of a second before that's happened, the car has put the brakes on automatically, because it's predicted like, right, that car swerved, and that's gonna cause that one to come over here, and it's dangerous. But there is the baby one, like
there's actually a bit.
Okay, there's not actual baby, but there is a deer that's like in the road, and it stops and doesn't hit the deer. Probably a baby deer, maybe.
Yeah, Bambi 2.
Bambi 2. Yeah. Except Bambi 2, the Tesla saves the day.
Wow, credit to Elon Musk then.
It's like pretty sick. It's actually awesome. And there's even ones where it stops and the people in the car are like, Jesus Christ, the car just saved my life.
And everyone's like touching the car. Like, thanks, Tess. Thanks, Tess.
Thanks, Elon. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, it is a cool car to have.
Yeah.
And it makes sense why he has it.
I really like Elon Musk as it is, but I've got a friend who's like kind of an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
He's like started a website and stuff. And man, he loves him on another level.
Oh, like more than we say how Marques is so clean cut.
Yeah, yeah. More than our love for Marques. Okay, it's like he's next level with it. I mean, good role model to have. That's the thing.
Yeah,
especially if you're an entrepreneur yourself. Like, who else is gonna look?
You see so many YouTube videos with the thumbnail like he's gonna start the war we don't want. Like he's gonna build AI so far that. iRobot.
Come on.
I suppose with a lot of genius comes a lot of hate or jealousy. So
yeah, I guess Jeff Bezos is now the richest man in the world.
Who the heck is that guy?
Head of Amazon.
Amazon.
Yeah, he's the owner of. He's Amazon, the head of Amazon.
Well,
He made Amazon. He made it up.
Just Amazon. What else did they do?
What do you mean, what do they do? What don't they do? Name something and I'll tell you if they do it.
Do they just have a lot more other companies? I don't think Amazon on its own was that big.
Are you joking? It's one of the biggest companies in the world. It's like Google, Apple size.
Everyone kind of makes fun of them, like how they bought.
Like how? Are you joking?
How it was like the major ones, like Google and who else wanted it? That wanted Twitch. And they're like, oh, fine, let's let the little companies have it so that we don't have the whole market. That's how I kind of took it. But maybe that was just on the gaming side.
Amazon is...
the more you know.
Yeah, so he just beat Microsoft.
What, the Bill Gates guy?
Yeah, he just beat Bill Gates. Pretty cool. Another thing that he's doing right now is all these really ridiculously rich people... They just find ways to spend lots of money.
Oh, is he a big spender guy?
Well...
Do you know how old?
So Jeff Bezos... so he's probably... I don't know, he looks like 30s, but he's so rich, like, he could could be 80. And we wouldn't know.
All those filters we were talking about with the Pixel 2.
Yeah, except for real life.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, he's just put in like a few $100 million into this clock in the desert. It's crazy, man. It's called the 100,000 year clock, and it lasts for 100,000 years.
Oh, boy.
And it ticks over like every year, and then after 100 years, a bird comes out. After 1,000 years, something else happens. After 10,000 years, something big happens.
Apocalypse, yeah.
So his idea is that like the pyramids, in 10,000 years, people are going to look and be like, why did they build this thing? Yeah. What does it mean?
Fascinating.
And Jeff Bezos is like, it means I'm fucking rich. Did you get the message yet? You get the message?
It should be like a bird that comes out, I'm rich.
Yeah. It could be it, because no one's going to know.
Yeah.
Until 10,000 years.
It kind of reminds me of the movie Ready Player One. Like, it's one of those that, like, it's going to be a quest to find out what it is. Like, going through the code.
Yeah, but with this clock as well, it's so far out in the desert up a mountain, you can't just drive there. Like, it's a hard trek to get there.
Can people, like, destroy it? Or vandalize it?
I don't think I think you'd have a hard time. I mean, for a start, you'd have to drive all the way up there.
I guess. There's always that one person who wants to get big on YouTube.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Best thumbnail ever.
Hashtag lols, I destroyed the 10,000 year clock for a joke.
Amazon's dead.
It's just a prank, bro.
That's what this whole silence with Jake Paul and Logan Paul is all about.
Now that's not clean cut. Okay, we wouldn't see MK be doing anything like that.
He's a good guy.
MB, whatever.
But yeah, like, okay, so you know how we've kind of like, so he does reviews, right? And we know how everyone else does reviews. And we kind of know what separates him from everyone else. But don't you think it's pretty limited as a channel? And what could he do that could... Because I feel like these guys won't really grow as fast as other YouTubers. Not that it's a bad thing, but it's just a shame that YouTubers who put less effort, less hard work, less attention to detail get further.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Like, what he has is consistent growth and a clear... He's always got clear path of content. You know? Whereas if you have someone... Okay, we always talk about Jake Paul and Logan Paul, but what they do is they end up getting in trouble because they literally have to keep outdoing themselves, doing the next big thing, crazier, more ridiculous.
Yeah, they have a crazy decline and, you know...
Yeah, exactly.
And rise.
And so that's because of that, they've got loads of risk because they could just pop. Like, look at Logan Paul, what happened to him, he lost loads of money.
Yeah.
But MKBHD, it's like, it's not going to harm anyone. Like, he would have to try really hard to make a harmful video about tech. And it's just like, they're always going to be releasing stuff. So he's always going to have
and
the
more
next
you
thing.
grow, the harder it is for someone else to be the new spotlight and him to just like not get noticed.
Yeah, exactly. Because, you know, I think the bigger danger is him just getting bored in the whole thing.
Yeah.
Because...
Yeah, but why would he? If he really loves his tech.
I know, but you can only do the same thing, the same type of videos for so long.
As we've noticed with a lot of YouTubers is... You know, before they throw in the word depression, is the fact that if you do something for so long, even if you really love it, you're going to want to mix things up, which might mean you're going to have to say bye to something.
Exactly, yeah. Like, some people aren't going to like it, and some will, but yeah, it's just kind of... It's kind of tricky because you're right, it's just plodding along with the same old, you know, same old stuff. So I can imagine it getting boring.
Yeah, unless... You're one of those who can like mix it up, like change the name of reviews, like do it different. Yeah.
Oh, God, why did you?
Did I just quote Logan Paul?
Yeah, of course you did. But yeah, that's the other thing is you said it just now, but how's he going to really get good growth? Like, it is just going to be slow but consistent.
Exactly, because like all his videos get about 1.4 million average views, which is really good, and this is for the main videos, like the impressions and reviews. Other stuff slightly less. His most popular video is like 10 million. So like, I can't imagine him ever getting another 10 million video. Because it's only like 3, which is like the iPhone 8 or 6, I think it was. So yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah. it must be so hard actually. But I mean, in a way, someone like Logan Paul, they can say, right, hey, how do we do the next best video? How do we get loads of views on the next video? Do something crazier. Yeah, let's go to the woods. And but MKBHD can't really do that. He's stuck. It's going to be super hard for if he's like, right, okay, I really want to get some extra growth. I really want to get some extra money, extra views, exposure, whatever. Like, what could he do?
Yeah, I would struggle. I could easily be like PR, marketing, and agent for Logan Paul. Like, I got great ideas for you, kid. But for Marques, I just like every morning when we have our Monday meeting, I'll be like, this is the best I got for you to get like 200,000 more views.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you can't, what can you do? It's like, well, the new phone's out next week. So, okay, what else can we do? Because we have to do that.
Yeah. Let's dissect it.
Yeah, so it's kind of hard for me. He's just in a box, really.
Yeah.
I guess that's fine. I mean, he doesn't seem to mind.
Yeah, like he seems happy with where he is.
Yeah.
The one thing I do like is, like how YouTube's all about getting views nowadays. How the world has changed.
When is YouTube not about getting views?
No, back then it was about making videos that was like fun and you could show your family.
That's true. Yeah,
or like your friends at school. Like,
we don't do this for the views. We do it for the fun.
What are you talking about? We do it for the views.
Oh, I'm doing it for the fun.
It's about numbers. So what we... So like, the thing I like the most is every tech reviewer, I say every, the majority of tech reviewers, as soon as something comes out, something big, something famous, it's the first one to put a video out there. It's the same with like gamers as well. As soon as like Grand Theft Auto 5 comes out,
get the review, get the
review,
get the gameplay on there.
Yeah, put all the tags, make sure your video gets that click.
Yeah, you know what gamers do, or like Twitch people especially. A game comes out and they'll literally just sit and play through it start to finish then and there.
Yeah.
Like I was hearing about Lyric once, who's like one of the biggest streamers, and he has such a strict kind of schedule of what games he's going to play. He has a calendar that's like...
I remember watching one of his streams where he was definitely like, he was talking to the people like pointing out, okay, this game, and like he was going as far as like October when it was
for months in advance. He's like, he knows what games he's playing on what day. So he's like, look, I really want to play the new GTA.
Yeah.
But I've only got a window of 2 days.
Yeah, especially like in November.
That's
when
it.
It's a tight window.
Yeah, it's like I've got to complete it in these 2 days because after that, the next PUBG is coming out or whatever.
Yeah.
So it's just like, it's crazy. And it's the same with tech.
Yeah, it's a crazy space to work with. And then, so the majority of like, people who do that, like Android Authority, whatever, as soon as the thing comes out, you make your review, you get your clicks. For Marques, he kind of does like a first impressions thing, and he doesn't even do it naturally, like on the day it comes out. He could do it a day after. And in that video, he doesn't go into depth. He just like gives a little short summary, like, just picked up this phone. That's what I think. Stay tuned for the full review in like 3-4 days. Which
I respect as well, because he actually spends time with the phone.
Yeah.
Like when I'm looking to get a new phone, I always look for the reviews that...
after a while.
Yeah, so there's like iPhone 8 3 months later.
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
Well, you wait 3 months before you buy
a phone. Well, I mean,
yeah, I know what you mean.
But if I'm getting one that's been around a while, then like even just like after a week or after whatever.
Yeah.
But it's always better.
Yeah.
Like they give you a better idea of the batch, like what it's actually like day to day. Because if you just pick up a phone in the store, whatever, without all your stuff on it and using it, you just really can't, get a feel for it.
Yeah, and all that stuff about, like battery life and stuff like that, like you're never going to get a full like overview, something that makes you comfortable to buy something, unless you trust that person has fully tried it out.
Yeah, it does go back to what we were saying about games, because loads of people, what they'll do is just play a game for a few hours, then write their review, and that's it. Like that's what lots of they always get criticized for it, but that's what lots of like internet or like website reviewers
all those
do.
IGNs and stuff.
That kind of stuff. So they play it for a few hours and then boom,
here's my score out of 10. Which is why I respect, I know we covered Total Biscuit a while ago, but even when he first of all, he doesn't give a score because it will never be fair or set, because one thing reviewers do is they match against the price, but a month or 2 months from now, that price will be different, so your score doesn't make sense. Yeah. So it's like, rushing something out quickly will never be accurate enough.
Yeah, exactly.
But so you get your view.
Yeah, I respect that for
and in hindsight, his impression videos leads to anticipation for the review.
Like he's usually right. He's like, oh, I think this thing could be an issue, but we'll wait and see what it's like after a week.
And there I am, like watching it on my phone, like, oh man, can't wait to see.
Yeah, that's why he's getting those 1.4 million views every week.
It's a solid number. And you know how we are with our ratios. So like 1.4 million to like 5.8 subs.
That's not 20%. That's actually really good. Like if you consider a lot of people are at 2%. It's ridiculous. I mean, PewDiePie. I know I always talk about PewDiePie.
We are building this up, aren't we?
But the fact is that he's got the most followers, but he does not get the most views on his videos.
Well, that
he cares.
That's different, though. There's no way he could get 20% return.
Yeah, I know. That's true, actually, isn't it?
Yeah. Like a lot of these subs are probably like your grandma set up a YouTube account and just click the first thing. So, like, what's the subscribe button?
Yeah.
Like I doubt those are all the watches, but
yeah,
it's good return, and I respect YouTubers who are consistent. He hasn't had, at least to my knowledge, a period of like, when they take a break for like 5 months or some stuff like that.
Any dramas?
No dramas.
How could he have drama? He's so clean cut.
Man, even his merch is probably clean cut.
Ooh, I've seen some of it.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, like he does like hoodies and stuff like that. Like, he always wears that one.
That's true.
They're quite nice, I actually quite like his merch. He has like this blue style one as well, which looks actually really cool. It's really nice blue.
Do you think it's because he doesn't have... Well, that almost came out rude. But if he had more of a charismatic personality, other stuff could come up? Because I would love like an animated cartoon series of him, but it wouldn't really work.
No, because he doesn't tell enough jokes. Like, he's not. It's not that. I guess it's not that. Or is it that he doesn't bring his
personal life into it?
Well, I guess he doesn't do that either. It's not that he's serious, but he's just like point. He's not. He's just not. He's not jokey. What are you gonna say?
Like the most jokes I've heard is. And it was kind of overrun when he was talking about what's that phone that exploded, the Note 7.
Oh yeah.
Like as soon as he would do any Samsung review afterwards, or like not like he would say hope it doesn't explode, but he would throw in a pun or two. That's as far as it goes.
Yeah.
But it's also not dead serious. Like, all right, people, sit down. We're gonna talk about it.
You will sit down and listen to me.
1080p.
Yeah.
So he's just. It's like he's taking it seriously, but he's also not taking it so seriously.
Yeah. I mean, again, like, we were talking about him being locked in this box of content, but how could he do anything different, more jokey? Like, he can't just suddenly become, I don't know, funny. He can't do a cartoon thing because he doesn't say anything.
Yeah. I guess, like, if there was anything he would do, it would be out of YouTube. So, like, what was that thing you were showing me that he won, like, an award? Or something like that.
Yeah, so he didn't win, but he got nominated for Creator of the Decade or something like that. By the Shorty Awards.
Yeah. So I imagine he's done stuff out of YouTube. He's probably done, I wouldn't say adverts or something like that, but definitely he's easily sponsorable by tech companies.
Oh my God, he is so... I said this before, but he is just... He could be such the Apple spokesman. He wouldn't be, because he wouldn't sell out to like Android or he wouldn't sell out to like Android or Apple either way.
Yeah.
But he is the perfect sponsorable person, because you know it's not going to go wrong. He's no risk.
Yeah.
He's not going to make you look bad.
And the fans are never going to judge him for like, oh, you sold out. Or your reviews are not fair because you're clearly getting paid. You know those type of reviews you can tell, like, oh, you're saying this because...
Yeah. But he wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
You know?
And you would even notice because of how he does, like you said, unopinionated but kind of opinionated review. So like you'd never think there's something under the lines.
Yeah, exactly. But I don't know where he gets a lot. Does he sell stuff on the channel? As in, like, does he plug stuff?
Oh,
like, hey,
is he the D-brand skin guy?
Yes, he does always mention D-brand skins. Yeah, there's a lot of YouTubers.
I actually clicked and checked D-brand skins.
They're quite cool.
They're cool. They're not for me. I do like the idea.
They've got some good ones.
I think I like my phone with the natural.
I know, so do I. Like, I don't mind just having the plain glass.
But for like my PS4 controller, I would do something like that.
Oh, no,
they
that
do
could
that
be
as
cool.
well.
It's kind of a hassle though, isn't it? Don't you have to like send
you have
it
to,
in?
and you have to do it yourself.
Oh, do you do it yourself?
You have to like place it on your thing yourself.
I thought you send it in and you then. No, I saw like
because I wanted to know how it worked after I checked the D-brand. We're not sponsored by D-brand, by the way. After I checked it, then there was a video of like how to place your D-brand skin on your phone, and it was like you have to get it accurate. It's one of those like I've never had a screen protector, but I imagine it's like that where you have to get it accurate. If not, you've kind of like wasted your money.
Things with the screen protector, it's like £5. So if you get it wrong, like there's usually 2 in the packet anyway. Yeah. But with the D-brand skin, it's what, like £20, £30?
Well, we're doing a D-brand review right here.
Yeah, we are actually.
HPHD. Here.
You know what? You know what? After having said that about the D-brand, like I don't mind the glass. I've just cleaned the back of my phone, and damn it, there is a lot of nicks in the back of this thing.
Boy, it seems like someone needs a D-brand skin.
I think I do. I did not realise that because I haven't been using a case recently. I've just been like, screw it. I prefer phone. I always put a case on for like the first few weeks, and then I'm just like, I don't want that anymore. Yeah. Can't be bothered.
Oh, actually, I realised or just thought he might have it already, but I think he would suit a podcast.
Yes. Definitely.
I don't think he would be a host.
He's got a good, clean sounding voice.
Clean cut, some would say.
It's clean cut. Yeah.
I think, maybe not host.
No, I think
he would definitely be a good participant.
He needs to be paired with someone that's more lively.
Yeah, the more vocal of the two.
But, you know, he could do well. To be honest, actually, so next week, I already said this, but we're doing Linus Tech Tips. They do a podcast. I could totally see him appearing on their podcast.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, there's quite a few kind of techie podcasts.
Oh, yeah, and speaking of, I don't know if he lives in New York, doesn't he? Which is a bit different from everyone else being in LA. So,
oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I didn't know he lived in New York. I don't know where he lived.
Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's New York.
New York suits him, though, because he's a bit of a hipster.
Clean cut hipster. But yeah, I've noticed, but I didn't dive into it too much, but there are some collaborations between these tech YouTubers. I know him and Unbox Therapy have a bit of a friendship and maybe 1 or 2 videos together, or at least referencing each other.
Oh, so by the way, I checked Unbox Therapy. They actually have like 10 million.
Yeah, they
subs.
And but you know, this is why we're kind of like plugging for Marques to like dive into new markets, is because we don't want the good guys to finish last. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Like, okay, I don't like Unbox Therapy. I mean,
I don't mind. If anything, it's alright. It's alright.
Yeah, they have such different styles. Actually, Unbox Therapy is like black background, like kind of moody.
Yeah.
Whereas MKBHD is like bright,
but then
white,
the funny contrast. Oh my God. Clean. The funny contrast is with the bright, vibrant thing. Unbox Therapy has a bit more of that in him, whereas Marques is like the background of Unbox Therapy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I gotcha.
They are polar opposites, which it could maybe it could work in a podcast, but yeah. I just hope he keeps going and he just finds something new. I'm all about YouTubers who try something different but stay true to what got them there, and at the same time, just making sure it works. Because there's nothing worse than a YouTuber who tries something else that is just an absolute fail.
Yeah, I know. It's like, just stop doing to go back to the old stuff. Yeah. So we were talking before a bit about, would you show it to your grandma or whatever? But do you think you need to be really into tech to follow the channel?
Kind of like the question for Cinema Sins last week is, do you have to be into movies and stuff like that to get...
Because NQHD, sure, go there for the review of the phone I might be buying. Yeah. It's going to be good. But to follow him, I kind of feel like you have to really be into...
Yeah, because some of the questions that they raise in the Ask MKB...
Did you say Marques?
In the Marques asking playlist, loads of the questions are very tech heavy, which is probably his platform to go deeper than his reviews. So there is quite a fan following with those. So I would say the majority are tech seekers, tech lovers.
Yeah, I kind of, because I do follow him, and I'll watch videos. I don't watch them every single one, but
sure,
I'll just watch ones even if they don't really apply to me, just because I am interested in tech. But yeah, it's kind of a tricky one. I guess that makes it hard for him to get more followers, get more views and stuff, because he's completely dependent on phones coming out.
He's not entirely phones. He does have a dope tech series as well, which I like.
No, I know, but that doesn't get the views that the phones do.
Sure, yeah.
When the new iPhone gets released, that's a good month.
Yeah,
he's going to get paid that month.
Yeah,
yeah,
he's going to have a good shave.
He does actually have a bit of a beard,
right on the chin.
I zoomed in. You really got to zoom in.
Oh, you mean that wallpaper you swapped from your girlfriend?
It's just so clean. It's such a clean background. Okay, I can't stop saying clean now. I really need to stop. I'm just looking up his merch because I'm kind of curious.
I was thinking that would be a cool idea.
What?
Well, we can at least do it for the next 3 that we've got. Let's just take a look at their merch. Just see what they do.
Yeah. I think it's a good measure of someone.
Yeah.
FYI, PewDiePie just came out with a new line of merch, it is actually...
I can't imagine what that is.
It's tasty. On his website, his line is, "I make crispy tech videos on the internet."
He knows it.
He knows it. I'll tell you what, crispy is an even cleaner word for clean. That is even a better description.
Crispy Marques.
Ooh, crispy. His videos are crispy. So let's take a look at the merch store. So we got the logo tee.
I do like that logo.
2 rectangles kind of thing. I like the logo too. It's cool. I mean, I guess it's kind of an M.
Yeah.
I guess that must be it. So, nice. He's got this T-shirt as well that just says matte black everything.
Oh, nice.
That is nice. It's true as well. You want all your tech to be matte black. It's obvious. But everything is out of stock. Pre-orders only. Oh, I see. It says pre-order over, so I guess you can pre-order his stuff, but cannot buy it yet.
Just like his reviews. Never on the day you need them.
Yeah.
Gotta wait a bit.
Yeah. Also, he doesn't have an actual legit website. It's just through this third party.
Or like Fanjoy or something.
Bit rubbish, tbh. Kind of got to step up the merch game. We're gonna start doing merch reviews on this show.
Yeah,
I'm giving him a poor review because I like his stuff. I like the designs. I like the matte black everything T-shirt. I would wear that. I would buy that T-shirt. That's actually a cool T-shirt. But come on, man! Get yourself an actual website.
Yeah, but then you gotta.
Even if it just links to this.
Yeah, but you gotta... Okay, fine. Yeah, he should have a separate website. But when a YouTuber takes their merch really seriously, there is a bad stigma on those kind of people. Obviously, Logan Paul, Jake Paul, they take it really far that they don't care how stupid it is to plug every single second.
Yeah.
But back then, it was like all this merch idea... I don't know how true it is, but the merch idea was back when you couldn't really make good money on YouTube. Merch was your income. Now that that's changed, plugging merch is you're you just want more money. You know what I mean? And if you start making merch, you've got a clothing line, then it's a bit weird. Especially if that's not your thing.
I mean, that is a bit weird, but all I'm saying is at least just have a shop front.
Yeah.
He's already got mkbhd.com. Like,
that's true.
Come on, just whack him on there. I guess it's probably a lot of hassle to. It must be hassle to do, but really? Surely even
you just make. No, it can't be. Like on your website that you have already, you obviously make a separate, section for it /shop, obviously.
Yes, but the thing is, because they're selling through a third party, they obviously you need to be linking it through to them somehow.
Mm-hmm. And he doesn't have to do.
Like it wouldn't be that difficult.
Yeah, he hasn't shared how much is in behind the scenes, like how much stuff he's got, and maybe they've just.
Yeah, I'm interested about that because he must have a fair few people.
Yeah, I imagine he's a guy who edits his own videos. Sure,
he's only 24, by the way.
Yeah, that's true.
Damn, all these young YouTubers like getting rich.
Yeah,
it's not all about the money, though, is it, David?
Of course not. But yeah, like it would be nice if he just had like his favorite stuff put on a website. Sure, maybe he wants to take the hassle out, which is maybe the reason why we brought up the whole how much stuff he's got. But if it's not a big deal to like get payments in, worry about taxes and all that stuff and the shipping, fair.
I mean, yeah. So, do you actually follow? Do you subscribe?
I am not subscribed to him, no.
No. I am, but I'm actually thinking about unsubscribing.
Are you also... I don't know if you actually told me if you are like me, where your subscribers are the people that kind of matter to you.
I'm kind of loose to my subscriptions because I don't...
Do you know how many you're subscribed to?
Ooh, don't know. Okay. But even the people that I really like, I don't necessarily watch every single one of their videos.
Sure.
Anyway, yeah. So I just kind of pick and choose. So I like to be subscribed to MKBHD because every now and then I'll watch one of his videos if it's interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm thinking about cleaning up my subs feed actually.
Yeah. The way I do it is it's got to be someone either you really, really like regardless of their content, or it's a channel that you may not watch everything, but there's a video that could surprise you at any point in time.
Okay.
So if they're a little, unpredictable.
Yeah. Cool.
But yeah.
All right. Thanks for listening. Next week
we can actually predict the next 3 as well.
Ooh, we can. But let's not go too far. No spoilers.
All right.
But next week, anyway, we're talking about Linus Tech Tips.
Yeah, we're going to do our impressions video on them.
Our impressions video, yeah. Stay tuned in a few weeks for the full review.
Few weeks?
Nah. And I promise it's going to be as clean,
on a Tuesday.
as crispy.
On a Tuesday.
Thanks for listening.
See ya.